What's up, guys? Welcome. This is Coach Fawad, and today I'm going to take you through my warm-up on leg days. So we're gonna start with some foam rolling. Make sure there's nothing in your pocket. We're gonna start with foam rolling the quads first. So lay down on the foam roller, one leg at a time. Find a place that hurts the most or feels tight and apply pressure. And slowly roll it out. Switch legs. Let's go to the other quads. Make sure you're rolling slowly. Find the pressure point and apply the full, at least somewhat pressure of your lower body and roll it out. Foam rolling helps you loosen up the muscles and warm them up dynamically versus static stretches. So we're doing the whole quad, the left side, the middle, the right, which is your inner thighs. Now we're moving on to foam rolling the glutes. Doing the right side first. Make sure your right foot is up on the left knee and slowly find a spot that feels tight or might feel a little, painful, and roll it out. Let's do the same thing on the left side. Put your left foot up on the right knee and lean to your left. Apply the pressure on your left glute and roll it out slowly, just like I'm doing here. All right, moving to foam rolling the hamstrings. So again, I'm trying my best here to put all the pressure I can because hamstrings are super tight for me all the time. So we're gonna roll them out by pressing with my right hand. You can try the same thing and see if it works for you. When it comes to stretches, you wanna start with dynamic warm up and dynamic stretches versus static stretches before your workout. What we're doing here is dynamic. We start with foam rolling, and now we're gonna move to some dynamic stretches. This one is something that I learned, and I call it side to side stretch. It might be called something different, I forgot the name. So toes up, feet on the ground, keeping the core tight, and loosening the lower back up. This is something that's really important for me when I'm squatting to make sure that my back doesn't get irritated. There are three parts of this stretch. One is, as you see right now, with feet on the ground and toes up. The second part right here with the feet off the ground, going side to side. I do 6 reps on each side. You can do less or you can do more depending on how you're feeling. Loosening up that back, keeping the core tight, using my hands to balance myself here. You want to move a little slow, depending on how your back is. And just be careful with your lower back. Now, the final part of this stretch is straight legs facing the ceiling. Use your hands to balance yourself and try your best to keep your legs as straight as possible. 6 reps on each side, going left, going right. And make sure you're not hitting the floor on this one. Moving on. All right, everybody's favorite inchworms. This is a very nice stretch for your hamstrings. What we're gonna do is we're gonna touch our toes and walk on our hands, keeping the back flat and bringing the legs in. Try to keep your legs as straight as possible and make sure that you bring them in all the way. And then move on your hands again. Keep your back straight, legs in. And we're gonna turn around and do it again. Hands down. Let's walk on our hands. Keep our core tight, back straight, and legs in. Try to keep your legs as straight as possible when you're bringing them in. Less bend on the knees, and we keep moving. If your hamstrings are tight, you might not be able to bring it all the way in. But if they're not, try your best to bring it in and stretch them out. All right, lunge stretch. Again, this might be called something else, but we're lunging and stretching at the same time. So I'm gonna call it lunge stretch. Another one, something that I learned. This helps you loosening up your hip flexor and stretching your hamstrings again. So you lunge forward, put your hands down, back leg stays straight. And the second part of this stretch is for your hamstrings, which what's happening right now. Again, lunge forward, hands down, back leg straight, and we are stretching the hip flexor on the right, hamstring on the left, which is right here. Pushing the hips up and lifting the toes off the ground. Let's take a look from a different angle. Back leg straight. Left hip flexor being stretched, put the hips back, toes up, stretching the hamstring. Left side. Now stretching the hip flexor on the right, and then we're gonna stretch the hamstring on the left.